Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping in, hi, I am Crystal. Stay a while, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications. Today's video, I am going to do my everyday look using the Conspiracy palette. So nothing too crazy. This is what I would wear on a normal basis. I figured I can show you guys what I do in case any of you are interested. I am by no means a beauty guru. I am not a good makeup artist. I just enjoy makeup, and my channel is about the everyday person loving makeup, loving talking, being real, and reviews, whatever it may be. If you are interested in me doing a certain topic on a video, just put it in the comment section. I will read it, and hopefully I can do your video idea. So to start, let me get the well-loved Conspiracy palette. I think Jeffree and Shane did such a good job on this palette. I know there are people out there hating on Shane, saying it was a cash grab, yada yada yada. I don't believe that. It started off as a joke. I want to say it was in the first series he did with Jeffree, not this series, but the first one. I want to say it was said in there. I can't quite remember, but I do know it started off as a joke, and then it progressed from there. But I absolutely love this palette. When I first got it, I was a little intimidated by it because there's so many colors in here, and I really haven't done too much with color, but if you look, I have definitely, I don't know if you could tell, I've definitely dipped into a few of the colors. So again, like I said, this is going to be my everyday makeup look, and we are just going to sit here and chat a little bit. We got a new background. It's a lot. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, tell me you don't, I guess. Okay, let's start. The first thing I want to talk about today is this little thing I've been seeing on Twitter with Jeffree Star. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I'm trying to pick out my brushes. But Jeffree Star had braids in his hair the other day, and people are going crazy. They're not happy about it, yada yada yada. I might get hate for saying this, but in my personal opinion, again, my personal opinion, let him live his damn life. Like, he mainly wears braids under his wig caps. If he wants to wear them out, just in general, let him fucking be. It's literally the same as basically saying, like, Caucasians are the only people that can have blonde hair. Like, it doesn't match up. I'm not gonna get too much further into it. You can literally look it up and find it all over the place, but people are going crazy all over Twitter. And, you know, I only have Twitter to follow influencers and other, you know, celebrities. I don't use it for my everyday personal life, but the amount of hate that is on Twitter is unbelievable to me, and it's kind of sad. I'm very thankful and happy that I grew up in a time where I can't say there was no internet. There was internet, but there wasn't social media. Social media like this started coming out when I was in high school. MySpace came out when I was in high school, and I don't ever remember MySpace being like, you know, how Twitter is. And then Facebook came along, and I still have Facebook, and I use it for my everyday, you know, real people that I know in real life. I grew up in South Carolina, so I have a lot of friends in South Carolina on there, and that's how I keep in touch with them. But Twitter is the devil sometimes, I will say that. But I am going to start out with a little bit of eye primer. And when I don't really use eye primer, well, I haven't found a good one that I really like, so I just take this NYX Full Coverage Concealer, and I just use that for eye primer. I do just a very little bit on my finger. And I will say, if you haven't caught my last video, which happened to be my first video on my channel, I went over and I discussed the swelling in my hands. I'm very self-conscious about them, and starting this channel has helped me open up a little bit. I've been to the doctors. They don't know why it's like that. It's water retention, and it is what it is. I gotta start going to specialists to try and figure out what it is, because every blood test they take, it comes back negative for, you know, whatever they test for. So it's just a waiting game now, just to try and, you know, figure out what's wrong. So I went over that in the first video. You can go back and look at that. I didn't go too deep into a lot of stuff on that first video, just a quick run through. This video I want to go over, you know, a few more things that you're obviously going to see, or, you know, might pop up, and I'd rather just, you know, get it out of the way now. So with the swelling and the water retention, sorry, I'm trying to find something and I can't. Oh, there it is. With the swelling and the water retention, it has made me gain a lot of weight. And again, I was very self-conscious about it, but surprisingly, I mean, this is only my second video on my channel, and I'm already doing a lot better. I'm not as worried about it. I used to sit there and constantly think like, oh my gosh, are they looking at my hands? Oh my gosh, are they looking at how much I weigh? I haven't hung out with friends in, you know, a long time, because I was always skinny Crystal. I was always skinny Minnie. You know, that was the thing with me. Everybody always talked about, you know, how skinny I was and yada yada yada. I personally think that I could have gained weight. It was a good thing that I gained weight, but not as much as I have, and so it makes me very self-conscious. But you know what, it is what it is. I need to buckle down and start working out again. I don't think it's gonna, because it is water retention, I don't think the working out is going to, you know, make it all go away. They got to figure out what's wrong with me, but just working out in general and being a lot healthier, it'll help a lot. So, you know, I'm not mad that I gained weight. I'm not saying that, you know, just because I gained weight, I'm not prettier. I'm not, you know, the same person I was. The issue is I look way, way different than I did, you know, a year and a half, 2 years ago. So it's not the fact that I gain weight, it's just the fact that I don't look like myself like I used to, like my whole life. I don't look the way that I've looked my whole life anymore. So, you know, it's sorry, I can't multitask apparently. It's a little, you know, Sorry, I'm gonna look a little crazy for a minute. I haven't decided if I like these. I think I'd rather just use tape. One second, I'm actually gonna go get some scissors so I can cut these. Anyway, so I said it's not so much that I gain the weight, it's just I look like a completely different person. You know, I don't look like myself. So I'm hoping one day that they can figure out what's wrong with me. I'm not saying I want to go back to the weight that I was, because I did need to gain a little bit of weight. I was, you know, I was pretty skinny for my age, but, you know, it is what it is, honestly. I said on this channel that I was going to be open and transparent, and, you know, for all the people that, you don't get to see that with a lot of, like, these bigger channels, you know, with the beauty gurus, and, you know, they don't talk about like the, you know, the real stuff going on in their lives, and I don't want that for my channel. So I'm just going in with Tanicon and just going over my whole lid, just to cover up that the primer that I put down. And then I'm gonna go in with, let's see, I'm gonna go in with Spiraling, which is this color, and that is gonna go on the outer corner of my eye. So, like I said, I get very self-conscious about my hands, especially, I mean, when they're on video, I can't really hide it, so it kind of has to be talked about. And, you know, people are always saying to me, oh, you're still beautiful, Crystal, it doesn't matter, and, you know, and I know that, you know, stuff like this, it doesn't affect who I am inside. I still like the person I am inside. I think that I'm a good person, but, you know, dealing with this is a little stressful. Which brings me into the next topic that I want to talk about. If anybody knows RawBeautyKristi, she is a bigger channel here on YouTube. She, you know, does makeup, and she's so unapologetically herself. I love her videos. She did a live the other day. Since I'm new to YouTube, I don't know if I'll be able to figure out, you know, how to link the video, but if I can figure it out, I'll link it. If not, you can just go to her her page, or her channel, which is RawBeautyKristi. And I'm sorry, I wrote it down. I'm trying to find it, just in case I can't figure out how to link it. No, I guess I didn't write down what it was called, but if I can, I'll go back and find it, and in the description box, if I can't link it, I will at least write down what the video was called. I think that everybody should watch it. It's a very good, she talks about a condition she has and mental illness, and, you know, it's a very good live stream to watch. But watching that made me want to bring it up on my channel, because the past year, to be honest with you, I have been dealing with a lot of depression, and in eight days it'll be 6 months since I lost my father, who was my best friend. So the past year, but definitely the past 6 months, I have been dealing with a lot of depression, and I've been dealing with, figuring out how to deal with it, how to cope with it. And people don't talk about this, and if you do talk about it, people just write you off, and they don't want to hear it from you, because either they don't know how to help you, or they just don't want to hear your problems, or whatever it may be. But I think mental illness needs to be talked about so much more. Sorry, I cannot see on this light. I hope it doesn't make it too bright. I guess that's okay. Yeah, people just don't talk about it enough, and here I am taking a stand, and I'm gonna talk about it, I guess. So, when you wake up, for anybody out there that is in, and let me just put a trigger warning in. I should have said this prior to this. If you aren't comfortable talking about depression, anxiety, and mental health, and suicide, or whatever it may be, this video is not for you, and you can click off and just catch my next one. But I would like to briefly jump into this topic. So when you're depressed and you're dealing with all this, it doesn't matter who you are, or what you're going through, or what's making you depressed. We all feel the same way. We all wake up wishing like we didn't wake up, or wishing that we had a different life, or just wishing anything, just wishing to be anybody but ourselves. And it's so hard to admit that to ourselves, and it's so hard to admit that to other people, or talk to other people about it, because it's so, nobody wants to talk about it. So there are people, luckily I am a recovering addict, and I had to deal with all that, and deal with the mental part of that I have gotten a lot stronger because of it. So I'm able to deal with my depression a lot easier than, say, others can. And there's people out there that can't deal with it, and they resort to the easy way out. And yeah, it's selfish when people take their own lives, but we will never understand why they did it, what made it so bad for them to not be able to fix it, or not be able to handle it. We'll never know what they're dealing with. So, when someone takes their life, and people are so shocked and like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Or what could I have done to make it better? Or what did I miss? Pay attention while they're here. Don't come around wondering what's happening after they're gone. But with that said, I've been dealing with a lot, and honestly, it's not like my life is horrible. It's not like, there's people out there that have it so much worse than me, but the way my brain works, it tells me like, oh, you're not happy, and I can't help that. I can't stop it. It doesn't matter if I tell myself, there's people out there that have it so much worse than you. What's wrong with you? Why are you thinking this? It doesn't matter how many times I say that. I can't control what exactly my brain thinks. And it sucks. Oh, this is going to die. I gotta finish. It sucks, it sucks that no matter how hard you tell yourself, like, oh, you're okay, you're gonna be fine, your body, your brain doesn't want to believe that. But you know, it is what it is. You just got to learn how to cope with it and get help if you need to get help. And some people don't have that choice or that option, or, you know, whatever it is, because they don't have insurance or because they can't go to their parents and talk about it, or, you know, whatever it is. And that's why I say we need to talk about it more so that more people can get help. But anyways, I don't want this whole video to be down and depressed and sad, so I'm gonna move on. But I will say, if I have any viewers watching and you're going through this, or you're going through a rough time and you feel like you have nobody to talk to, please message me. I'll always link an email down below that you can email, and that is confidential. I am the only one that will see that email. Please message me if you need someone to talk to, if you need advice, if you just want to vent. My email is open, so please feel free to message me if you feel like you need to. And other people out there watching that aren't going through depression or aren't going through something, be there for the people that are. Because even just a smile towards someone or a hello can change an entire person's day around, because you don't know what they're going through, you don't know what they have planned to do, and you just being nice and saying hi and smiling, you can change someone's life, you can change their whole day around. So just be there for one another. That's all I ask. I just wish the world was a little bit better of a place and a nicer place. I feel like social media has, you know, taken a lot away from us. It's also given us a lot, but it's taken us down a path that's it's a little destructive at the moment. So, anyways, I haven't been telling you the colors I've been using, but Just a Theory is right here. That is going all over here. A little bit of this black, which is My Ride, is here, just in the corner. Spiraling, which is this color, is, you know, on the outside also. I took a little bit of My Pills and to blend it out at the top. And if you can't tell, it's a very, you know, it's a light, not anything too crazy. So it is good for an everyday look, no matter where you work, honestly. I did my brows before I came on camera, and they are definitely not twins. I don't even think they're sisters. I don't even think they're related at this point. But I'm getting better at them than I used to be. So I guess that's all that matters. Let's see what else. Oh, and I did take Not a Fact and kind of lined a little bit at the top, and then I went over it with Just a Theory to kind of mute it out a little bit. So, now I take a little bit of, I just take a little tiny brush like this, and I go into, actually, I'm gonna do something else before that. I'm gonna take a little brush like this, like kind of a pointed brush, and go into Ranch, which is this whitish, pearly color. And that's gonna go right here. I did my face makeup before, It's not perfect. I am breaking out from stress. I think I said that in my last video. I need to get better at contouring, and I don't know what I used. Maybe it was my cleanser or something, but it made my cheeks kind of pink, so I just put some blush over it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this little brush, and I'm gonna go into Diet Cola, which is a silverish color, and that is gonna go right on the very inside corner. Speaking, while I'm doing this, has anybody had an issue, whoever has this palette, or even any of Jeffree Star palettes, because it's all the same formula, has anybody gotten like a little bit of the eyeshadow in their eye? Not a lot, just like, you know how you get little flakes of shadow in your eye when you don't brush it off good enough? It stings my eye once in a while. It's so weird. Not enough to hurt, it just kind of catches you off guard, and it goes away very quickly, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take that silverish color again and just kind of go on the bottom right here. Not all the way, just on the inside a little bit. And that will brighten the eye up a little bit. See? Block this. I don't know if that helped. I am so not a beauty guru. Okay, so I just brighten up that corner a little bit, and I think that can be it. For this color that I do right here, I do Just a Theory, but honestly you could use any of these light color shimmer ones, like this Conspiracy color, this green color, that would be pretty in there also. But yeah, I use Just a Theory, and I'm gonna hit pan on it soon, and that's gonna suck. Okay, so I think that's good enough for now. Throw some, I'll go over my face, what I use on my face real quick. I am 29, I'm gonna be 30 in April, and that doesn't sound fun to me at all. Now, because we had this on, it kind of goes up. You could either leave it like that, or you can kind of blend it out and round it out. I'm probably gonna just leave it, I'm gonna leave it up for now. Oh my gosh, look, it took off all that makeup. Yeah, that's why you do your face color last. I did it first just to save time, so I didn't have to do it on camera. And now here I am having to fix it anyways. I'm just gonna go in with a concealer that's my skin shade and kind of just add that to it. Okay, I'm gonna fix this and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. This is as good as it's gonna get. All right, so this is just an everyday look. I didn't do highlighter, so I'm gonna do this one, I think. This is the Airspun loose face highlighter. I despise loose powders, but I love this. I love this one. So I just have to suck it up and deal with it. And then to kind of blend it out on my cheeks, look at that. Just kind of blend it out a little bit. And last but not least, my favorite lip color. I either do Jeffree Star Androgyny or this L'Oreal in shade 414. They're very similar. I do this one for the most part. The Jeffree Star, when it dries down, like it's a little thick and it's very matte. This dries down matte, but it's a little bit like lighter. And then I also have, if I can find it, this one. This is Believe, which is Dollar General's new makeup brand, and it's actually pretty good. This is in Almost Rose. It goes on so smooth. I use a few different products, but I use their their setting spray too. This color is good for like an everyday color, or if you wanna, you know, go out. But this is Believe Beauty, the Dollar General brand, their setting spray, and I actually like it. It comes out in like a very fine mist. Not too much, and it actually works, so it's like $5. And then I just dab it out with my beauty blender so there's no like wet marks. It doesn't come out too thick, but I just don't like the wetness. I don't have a fan. Mine broke, so I just use the beauty blender. And this is my everyday look using the Conspiracy palette. And just a reminder, if anybody is dealing with depression, stress, anxiety, just a hard time dealing with anything, there will be an email in the description. Please email me if you need to talk. I will, you know, respond as fast as I can. Also, for RawBeautyKristi's video, if I can't link it, I will write the name of it in case you want to go look at it. She's so awesome to watch. I love her. Anything else? Oh, remember, when I reach 100 subscribers, it will be my first giveaway. A few of the items that are already included with the giveaway is a Jeffree Star Valentine's beanie, a Jeffree Star pop socket, and there will be a palette of some sort in it. I'm not sure which one yet, but so let's get me up to 100 subscribers and we will do the first giveaway. Make sure you have the bell notifications on, because for the giveaway video, I will be posting the video. In the video, I will say, like, comment in the comment section a certain word or something. It's gonna go based off the comment section, not based off of the subscribers, because I want it to be active people that are actually watching the videos. So if you're commenting in the comment section, I obviously know that you're watching the videos. So make sure the bell notification's on so you don't miss any of the videos. And 100 subscribers, let's get there so we can do this first giveaway. The second giveaway will be at 500 subscribers, unless I decide to randomly do one, which will probably happen, you know, throughout this channel. But for now, the set one is 100 and 500. So my first goal is that 100. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.